I do. There's 3. No, chose. Wait. Where are we now?
All right. So we had what? Joe Orlando, me, and Aaron Furman, random. So
Oh, geez, I'm not
we're
random.
we're watching the.
How many people in
random
the
Wigley.
chat know who Aaron
Yo,
Furman
a
is?
bunch of a lot of
Not
people
many.
actually know me. It's crazy.
I was just kidding.
Pretty sure no one does actually, but that's okay. We'll just let the random commentate
Okay.
sometimes too.
Well,
Dragon Shrine opening up. Looks like Alyxander got to go first.
Oh, I think I accidentally deleted my Twitch app, so I can't get the chat on my phone while doing this.
That sucks.
That is depressing.
They used to have a laptop up here where we could see it.
I think you can bring it up, right? Chat, bring it up. Can you or no?
Bring up the chat.
Yeah.
We wouldn't be able to watch the game, so no. That's right. I'll just re-download the app.
You have your iPad?
It's in my upper bag.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Oh, perfect.
it's just huge.
Yeah.
Yes, Steve.
No,
No,
this
it's
is
the top
top
8. Yep, absolutely the top 8.
You can just we don't have to have chat up. You can
I
we
mean, you
just
can shrink
download
the
it.
window a little bit.
Okay.
No, that's fine.
What do you think about going into Leo first turning against Infernities?
Well, it's very hard to deal with.
Yeah.
But
Did you also see Alex's hand? Like, it was very mediocre. He drew like 4 tuners.
4 tuners, not bad.
Yeah.
No cards of consonants in sight.
Yeah.
must be nice. I know the Infernity deck, after seeing Marquise's opening last round, was just unreal. That deck is just really
All
good
it needs is
Soul Charge.
Armageddon Knight and Soul Charge.
Yeah,
Like,
or Instant Fusion, and it just like
Yeah,
the
it's-
things
it's
that
really-
started happening.
The Soul Charges make it so that combos that took maybe 2 or 3 cards are literally just 2-card combos now.
It's just unreal.
Just Armageddon Knight Soul Charge right there starts the.
His opening hand looked bad, and then he ended up with 5 monsters and 5 back rows. I was like, oh, okay.
How is Inverti supposed to deal with Leo?
Um,
Like Exiton, but like he's already down in cards.
yeah.
That's a huge problem.
Well-
It is. Torrential, like, he's going to have to set up an unusual play. There might be some Exceed monsters we're not thinking of, but
Like, I don't think Brand runs Mirror Force, so
I think Alex was confident enough to go into Leo, having known the deck list. So he's probably examined this matchup well enough to know, okay, the amount of outs are limited to, okay, I saw Compulse. I mean, he has Compulse and Inferni Break, but that'll never happen. So it
Yeah, I
has
was
to be
gonna
something like
say, you
Torrential.
can't-
Yeah, it
can't
has to be something like
Compulse this
Torrential.
no, Inverti Break could get through. He just needs wait till.
But he'll just
while
never go
he's,
there.
He's never going to attack. What the hell are you guys talking about?
Ooh,
Yeah, he doesn't
whoa.
have to go to main phase 2. Like, that's never going to happen.
Yeah, that's just not happening. Unless he, like, I don't know. No, he's just not doing it.
Wait for Brandon to deck out.
Wait for,
I mean,
wait for Brandon to draw a card in his hand.
he plays Torrential. I mean, I don't know the deck list card for card, but if he
What?
has. Okay, yeah. Exciton 9.
18 Master, 13.
All right, yeah. See, he had Exciton Knight there for.
Wait, he was actually lower in cards? Oh,
He is Monk.
Grapha.
Yeah.
Grapha,
and Monk.
yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's a very, very good card to summon against the This looks like a 2011 Card Trooper versus Thunder King.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yes, it is me. It is I,
The Dark Magician.
the Dark Magician's here.
Pops the macro.
He also just drew Blaster.
Does Brandon have a Soul Charge by any chance? Does anyone know?
I think he did.
No, it looks
Oh,
like
oh,
yeah, he's contemplating Upstart. Yeah, okay.
The other
so
card's a spell, right? Yeah, that's
yeah,
Soul
that's
Charge.
that could be very bad
Oh,
for
that's
Alex.
But there's like still backers, so he doesn't really want to go into like Vanities or Torrential.
Billy Break is home.
Well, he also has to contemplate how many dragons are in his graveyard. If you can't beat the dragons in the graveyard, then
Josh
you're
Furlong.
obligated into going for it. Like Dragon Reels have the interesting dynamic where they may have protection, but what they have in their second hand, the graveyard, might just dictate you. Okay, I have to hope it's a brick. I have to hope it's a dead. Cards of consonants are trading.
So what did he set? What he said? Soul Charge and what else?
I wasn't able to see what he drew off the Upstart Goblin, unfortunately.
He just drew Mystic Tree Dragon.
So yeah, that could be very potent. Yeah,
yeah.
a very ideal draw.
And he has Debris also in hand, so.
Yep.
Oh yeah, this could be a very.
It's gonna be a good turn. It's gonna be a very good. He opened up pretty bad, and it's gonna be a really good turn.
People commenting on the playmats. We come up with a new playmat for every event. So this just happens to be the one for Richmond. So was it, yeah, normal summon Mythic Tree, the water, yep. Yeah, see, Brandon's in a poor spot now. If he did have the Soul Charge, maybe he might have been
is,
mistaken. I guess we'll figure out right
This
now.
is actually just probably
Yeah.
game. That's
Soul Charge.
He
and
did
what?
have Soul Charge.
Wiretap.
Yep, that's pretty ignorant.
I'm curious what his entire graveyard was. I feel like he must have been able to make a comeback if he Soul Charged.
I don't think he wanted to deal with the back row.
But see,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
the thing is, he needed to draw that arch. Yeah, he had plenty in the graveyard. He had a Soul Charge that turn. Like, the graveyard almost
Card
dictated.
Trooper.
No, but like he had the Wiretap, so what he wanted to do was wait
he
for
just
another
scoop?
turn.
But
Alright,
Alex's
well,
graveyard was
that's-
so strong that it almost just forces you to hope he has a brick.
That one was real fast.
Yeah, that was a fast one.
You got scraped.
Yeah. So, going into side decking.
Absolutely scraped. That wasn't scraping. He dealt with him in a timely fashion.
Yeah, very quickly. Very quickly.
I don't know why. I mean, he set the Soul Charge. Like, that was his only chance of possibly winning the game.
As if that worked. I would have played it. I mean,
I would
you
have.
would have went into Torrential and lost,
Well,
but I
he
would
could
have
have
played.
just set Infernity Break,
Even if you went into
held it, and then if he draws that Necromancer next turn, he goes, set it.
Yeah, he wouldn't have
summon
lost. He would have just he would have Soul Charged and got Archfiend and then starts Launcher, and then his opponent's forced to Torrential and he has Launcher for game. Like,
Well, he's not forced to Torrential because like
not there, but
Yeah.
he's gonna search Launcher. What do you go like Diamond Direwolf right there, try and pop the back. Eventually, he's gonna just go off with the Launcher.
he could have actually just searched like Barrier. He could just search Break and just like have like that field and just have Wiretap and Break and just.
I think he would have
Still
searched
be
Launcher
composition.
first though to go into Direwolf, pop, and then you can Launcher for the field you're talking about, Wiretap and Barrier.
His only chance to win that game
Yeah.
was to have Soul Charge, and there was no point to put it on the field. That's just.
No, he could have Soul Charged. The turn that I think he should have Soul Charged was the turn that he set that on the Wiretap. Because, like, Alex's graveyard is so strong that
Oh yeah, he could just made Diamond Dire and pop.
yeah,
he
and then
definitely should've,
and then
yes.
you would have had the two Archfiends and then searched
Yep.
the barrier. And then you had the same field you were
Yeah.
talking about, the barrier Wiretap
Yeah.
with a big field or
He,
Instead-
break.
he definitely should have played
Instead,
it.
he feared that back row way too much.
Yeah, like there's the Vandies in
He
Grave
respected
already,
it.
so
He respected the back row too much. It was just one of those. I
Like-
want to set my Infernity Break. I want to pop the back row, and
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
get
the
a Soul
Wiretap
Charge
first, yeah.
off. Like,
An ideal situation. Like, sometimes, I'm not saying it's the wrong play. Sometimes, even though there's this perfect ideal situation where you can protect yourself with 7 tools or Wiretap, Trap Stun, the course of the game is dictating that you have to go on a certain turn. That's your highest percentage of winning, is going off
Wiz
maybe a turn
control,
earlier.
Ollie control.
how did he make Leo?
With
a
a
Dragon Ruler and Influence Dragon?
Influence Dragon.
Real simple. I mean, Alexander, I don't really know him very well, but his play was perfect. Like, like everything he did was very, very like precise and executed well.
Is this Ollie's like fourth top?
I have no
Something
idea.
like that. Yeah, he's been doing really well at these
Yeah.
events.
I see the name a lot now, but I have no idea. Like, I never really met him or anything.
I met him at like Worlds last year. He was there with Aaron.
Yeah, they're probably talking about how the course of that game went right now. It was a fast one. Maybe we can switch over to the other feature match if this happens to end quickly.
I know Infernity's going first. After
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
that Marquise game, that was just unreal.
Yeah, I played against Infernities
Like,
yesterday, and I
nothing
opened up
short of-
Valor game
Marquise
2.
Nothing
was
short
like-
of him opening up with
It was like
all
5.
monsters.
It was like 10 cards. Like he ended with like 10 cards to his opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His opponent almost won still. He just messed up.
Kevin.
Yeah, he actually got a decree off because Marquise, with 5 cards on the back row and in the front row, when he drew,
He had
couldn't
4 in the
use
back
it.
row, for his credit. He wanted to draw a Spell Trap.
Yeah, he couldn't play anything.
He drew a monster, and
Uh,
it shut everything off.
So he just was stuck. Like, oh, I can't use it. And then Rubio's like, well, activate the tree. So now all of those are frozen. And
Sue, your only spell trap card that happens to be the Book of Moon.
yes, he sued about. Yeah, it was just
oh
bad.
my god.
Yeah, he actually had a chance to win, but he made an M7 and made Leo and decided to attack and clear space for him to make a cowboy to kill him. Like, he literally gave him the game. It's the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
He
could've-
just put stuff in defense mode. And
He was
just
also
won.
thinking about making Trident Dragon, which was good because he could have attacked enough monsters so that he could not get cowboy. But I would have probably just stalled.
He could have probably decked him out if he
That's-
just
yep,
put
just
stuff in defense mode. You
'Cause-
have Decree to stop like, the Compulse, which might be in his deck.
because there's 5 monsters on the field already,
Yeah,
and you have 4. He can activate the trap cards to clear up space if he had to.
yeah.
But like, we also have to say that he'll probably never be down to 0 cards in hand if you just start letting him draw constantly.
Yeah.
Like, he'll never be down to 0.
I would have. It's kind of hard to talk about a game that the viewers didn't see, but
Yeah, this is Frazier and Giolando.
yes, it is in fact.
Yeah, Robbie does.
But he's guaranteeing to push through, assuming he has that following turn, which he ended up not having because Alex already had a fairly loaded graveyard.
Yeah,
Like
he had
I'm not
2
saying it's not.
dragons
I'm not
in
saying
him.
it's not the right play. But I'm just saying like, you have to weigh.
Like, he had 2 dragons known, so like worst case scenario it would have just been like Drago Sack pop a back row, but like if he didn't go into the Drago Sack, he would still have wiretap and soul charge.
But like, what if he went into
Yeah.
like you were saying, like Draco Sack? Like
He
there's
still had like he would have 2 cards in hand, and like what if he did draw like another element?
I'm just saying, like, Alex is drawing very light. Oh boy. Yeah. So, I mean, it's tough. We're not the players. We're only
Yeah.
giving our
Opinion.
insight. And the big thing is we get to see both players' hands at the same time. So our opinion is inherently going to be a little distorted. We're not saying what the correct play might have been necessarily. We're just saying that there could have been a course that would have won him the game. Whether or not that was 100% the right play.
I don't agree with him setting them. I don't agree with him setting the soul charge. I just don't. There's no way that was correct.
But I could see like where he was thinking.
Oh,
No,
totally.
see-
I
yeah,
mean,
we see where he was thinking.
completely
But if you
100%.
examine this game again and just look at it, like watch the video, you'll be like,
Probably
it's a decision
Yeah.
point. Like that's the decision point that dictated
Yeah.
the winner of this game.
I think it did.
If
Yeah.
it,
I mean,
I'm
it
not saying this
it
was
bad
like a-
regardless,
like a-
'cause Felgran would have came out otherwise, if not like a Draco Sack to just pop the wiretap and still have torrential set.
I'm not saying it was like an 85 should have gone one way, 15% was the incorrect play. It was a fairly close play. It was almost a coin flip. So it's not like
Corey's in top 8.
the
Corey
percentage of him not playing the soul charge and sending them was that much of a difference. But
This is taking entirely too long to side deck.
well, when both players know each other's side decks, there's really that mind game going on here of
Yeah.
you know what I'm siding, I know what you're siding. What's the correct path?
I think Lolly just took out 3 soul drains.
Soul charge?
Yeah, soul charge. Yeah.
Yeah.
He took out emptinesses and skill drain
Like,
too.
It's one of those things where you
I'm
obviously
not really sure about skill drain.
like
though.
you need to have a very ideal opening hand to be able to soul charge on the first turn efficiently, and you want those cards to make sure the Infernos don't beat you. Like, I think that's more
I
important.
actually like Lolly's playing Card Trooper, which there
I
was a
played one.
huge debate about that because
Or
Curry Bandit
Mathematician.
is out and people are just like, oh,
Or
Curry Bandit's
Mathematician,
just infinitely
yeah.
better.
Not necessarily. I
And-
played
and-
one
and Card
Trooper and
Trooper
2
can-
Curry
Yeah, and
Bandits.
Card Trooper can do some things that Curry Bandit can't. So I think that's really cool. Like
Yeah.
it can be got back with the Redragon for
Yeah,
one.
like the Black Rose access is huge. I was
Yes.
playing Trap Stuns too.
Instant
So
Black Rose. So that's really cool. And I mean, you can get your mills in your main phase. So you can mill and then play Soul Charge, whereas Curry Bandit is on the end phase.
I don't see a hand trap. That might not be a good thing. All right, let's see if Brandon can just win the game here. Yeah, he has Monk. He probably does.
How many monsters does he have? I see 1 archery, I think.
Yeah, that's probably game. Oh, yeah.
Oh wait, he drew no monk. Can you get rid of that?
Yeah, Monk and Monk. Oh, no,
yeah,
no, he
so-
can't.
No, you
yeah,
get
Greffer, Greffer. I meant this, yeah.
Yeah, Greffer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Infernities is so
Oh, this
good right
Desmond
now.
was
It's just
checking.
unreal. Lawless control is just Mythic Dragons.
It actually looks like he has a lot of monsters now that he.
Yeah, but like at this point he can. I'm pretty sure he has Archfiend in hand.
Is it Archfiend in another monster? Oh no, okay.
Archfiend 2 traps, I think.
Yeah, okay.
No,
I might just
that's
saw
not,
spell.
isn't that insane?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, it's still really good hand.
Yeah, that's just broken.
Yeah.
No hand trap? Like, come on. Ball game.
Do you get launcher here? I thought you just searched on Archfiend, Lava Chain, another Stygian. I guess you can just do this.
I
Yeah.
mean, there's
I wasn't
a
gonna say
variety
anything.
of ways.
I was like, well, you see.
There's many different ways to do this play.
Yeah, I trust Brandon that he knows the most optimal with what we have.
And
he
I'll
has
fold
foolish.
He's
Oh,
been
yeah.
testing this for like a week now.
Yeah. So, yeah, Alex, not even close this game. He didn't even need to have Soul Charge. This could have been done naturally without it. So,
Here's what I don't like, though. Like, this is not Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, this is so...
no, this is.
This
I mean,
is degenerate.
no, this is a turn one
This
combo
is-
deck. I mean,
Like,
But like the plant deck is a combo deck. It just
no,
It's
but I'm
different.
just saying, oh, don't get me wrong. Like, what I was doing was ignorant.
Oh,
too,
yeah, there's
with
tons of
Quasar
ignorant
and
things.
Maturity Beast. That's not okay. But, like, it's just sad when, like, this is what the game has come to.
Yeah.
People just watch the other person play, and you're just like, well, game 3.
I mean,
Like,
You
he's
go to
literally
tournaments
not,
when
he's
this
not gonna
stuff is
play this
legal.
game. Yeah, he's just not going to play.
and you already know you're going to lose at least one round because a situation like this happens. Like
Yep.
wind up loop was the same way. Like I'm going to lose one match this weekend, 2 wind ups, or to a opening double
So-
rabbit, or to those type of situations, without even. Like before I even sign up, I know I'm going to lose one match.
So far he has 2 Inferni breaks and an Inferni barrier
Yeah.
set.
The important.
Lolly doesn't know the Inferni barrier
Yeah, he
set.
doesn't. He can assume
He can
it though.
assume, yeah, he can definitely assume.
Bunch of overpowered stuff. Yeah. I mean, it is what it is. What it is. It is what it is. The real importance is being able to mitigate a field or a tournament where you're going to lose a match or maybe
Yeah.
even two, stuff like this. It makes it so that you basically just have to win every possible game where you have have a
Yep.
possibility of dictating the outcome.
Yep.
Which is in a lot of ways very difficult to do, but where you see a lot of success at major events. He's just going to big hand for the style points.
I'm not sure if Dweller was the right play for that.
Yeah, we can just move down to game 3 now.
Sad times.
I think Dweller was probably fine.
Yeah, I guess.
Like,
seeing
what
the
were you gonna go
Dragon
do?
Shrine now.
Yeah, like at this point,
I was just thinking about doing our lava chain and just putting an Archfiend back on top,
yeah.
so you can just search. But if he does have barrier face down,
Yeah, you don't want him to, like, foolish Dragon Shrine, be able to special summon some
Yeah.
things and maybe get out of it and then Soul Charge or something. Like, you know, bait out the barrier with an MST or something. So this should cover most of the bases. Why is he running 3 Soul Charge? Because it's like running 4 launchers.
yeah, he just wants to draw it so he can do the combo as fast as he can,
All you need is Armageddon Knight and Soul Charge, and you.
or like Summoner Monk and Soul Charge.
Yeah,
too.
I'm just saying. Like, Monk requires you to have a spell in it. It literally is just 2 cards that you play 3. That you could play. You don't play 3
Yeah.
Armageddon Knights, but just Armageddon Knight, Soul Charge. That's it. We'll get you started to a play like this.
All right, so I'm actually just bored right now, and that's why I'm not really saying anything because there's nothing to really.
I mean, Alex is gonna make a valiant attempt, but
I know.
like, I would play until a point where I don't reveal any side deck cards.
Can't he make Stardust here, and just well? Do we know it's barrier face down? Like
Yeah, we know
100%?
it's barrier.
Okay, well,
And Alex should probably know it's barrier by
Yeah.
now too, since he didn't search it blatantly.
Yeah. Like Stardust isn't even that good.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
He'll just use the break on it and then he'll negate it, but that won't matter. Yeah, he's just. See, this is the decision point now. Do you just pop the back rows? He would need to be able to get a redox, so I'm not sure. exactly what he has in his extra deck.
The Dalt is coming to his mind. The fear is creeping in.
I mean, he can just draw. He has to worry about Needle Sealing. That's the thing.
Yep.
Needle Sealing is such a good card.
Oh, here we go.
Such a good card. Yeah. This is where Needle Sealing is just the blowout.
His only chance to respond is right now.
Yeah. He doesn't have Needle Sealing, but he does have Skill Drain. But it's not going to have much of an impact.
Well, no.
He'll keep just
has
setting and
Skill
breaking.
Drain, Wing Blast, and MST. So you can just Wing Blast one of the breaks, MST the other, activate Skill Drain all in this one turn, and
Yeah, he would have to do that all right now.
yeah.
Wigley should have drawn and said, "Do you have any response?" Not just set a back row immediately. That was not.
Gives off the free information.
Yeah, that was not good because then he said, "Oh no, I want to think now."
Like Alex really does have the MST, Wing Blast, and Skill Drain all right now to have any chance of even thinking about coming back. It'll be interesting if Alex sees that that's his only way of winning.
It looks like he set up a way for him to have a chance. Well.
I don't think this is the best way of coming about this.
Yeah.
It's not terrible, but
It still leaves it in a bad position.
I don't know what his course to victory is now. This delays what might now just be the inevitable.
Yeah.
He needs an actual course to victory. Oh, he's
Oh,
true
he's
stuff.
Soul Charge too.
Okay. And since he can't do damage against the Redox anyway, might as well just,
Yeah, that was absurd. But see, like even if he hit all those back rows, the Soul Charge would just win the game anyway.
GG no re. I'm surprised there are no triple rank 4 monsters that they play yet, since they can just easily.
They could play the Trishula thingy.
Yeah, I guess all of them are bad.
All right, yeah. So Skill Drain gets braked. Now we'll be coming into the clear soon.
Oh. Well,
All right. Well, if Alex wanted a way to maybe muster a comeback,
It's not possible now.
like he could draw Dark Hole if he plays it, or Needle Sealing and those type of cards. But
I feel
That
like
is
if he
the-
sets any back row, it's just getting hit with break.
yeah, he would have to find a way to force out the break,
Can
which is probably difficult to do with a Vistula.
isn't he going to guarantee lose because Lava Chain's going to put a card on top of the deck?
Yeah. Well,
So there's no way to win even if he drew Dark Hole. Like
Yeah.
now, all Brandon has to do is set it up where he cannot lose.
Mm.
I just put something on top, and I'm going to have a
is
turn.
there
of-
Archfiend left? What's under the lava chain right there?
He could still get Necromancer worst case, but yeah,
Yeah. Well, Necromancer might not be the best card draw from fields
So-
this big.
true. But he's just gonna break whatever he does anyway, so the
So-
hand size probably won't matter after this turn.
Detach, put card on top.
Well, he's gonna finish off his.
I thought he did.
His little shenanigans.
I saw him touch all three. I'm like, maybe he just does run.
Oh, that would be insane. He
Yeah.
put out
I know
something
it looked like he was for a
Oh,
second
does he
too.
run Black Ship? That's a way to get rid of it.
He wants
has to
summon
read
the
his giant
hand
hand.
so bad.
Oh,
it
he does
is
run
Black
Black
Ship.
Ship. Yep.
Yeah, that's strong. Now he has the
Take
Abyss Dweller. So
1,000.
yeah, I mean, we knew this game was academic after the first turn. At least they're gonna play a couple turns
Yeah.
to make it somewhat interesting. But
Well,
for all
it's
intents and
just-
purposes, this game was over the moment that Alex didn't see a Max Seeger. Oh, he didn't use Lava Chain. That is a fundamental mistake.
Yeah. Like he could get Dark Hole right now.
1,000. Oh wait, yeah, just 1,000, right?
Yeah, I mean, okay, yeah. Dark Hole was literally the only out, so it's not like it really matters that much. But
Oh, look. See, it would have been really bad if he drew Dark Hole because he just drew the bunk.
yeah, like he would have lost the game
Yeah,
probably.
well, I don't know about lose because the bunk is going to hold him down
Yeah.
for a while, but like
Yeah, I don't know if
he just gave, like
he might have a reasoning for not activating it. I'm not entirely sure.
Add Archfiend.
I can't see one. When you have an open monster spot,
Yeah.
I would say if you have 5 monsters,
Yes,
like, okay,
yes,
maybe.
absolutely.
But with an open monster spot, I can't see.
Maybe
it
that'd be
being
worth
spot.
asking. Like,
I
is
don't
there a
think he
reason
was-
you didn't
I don't
stack?
Think I don't think he realized it. He has a lot going on right now.
Yeah.
And he's taking a lot of damage too.
Yeah, I mean, he soul charged, so it'll be interesting to ask him if he wanted to wait to put the Archfiend like that. But he could just put Archfiend top and drew it. I don't know. You know.
This deck is nuts. All right.
Yeah, okay, so we can finally
Finally,
concede.
game 3. This should be interesting game 3.
I mean, he might not just play Dark Hole, and he knows the deck list, so if he knows there's no access to Dark Hole, then it's not as...
Well, the correct play is still to put a card on top of the deck, no matter how you look at
Yeah,
it.
even if he...
We don't want to give an excuse for a misplay. Because yeah, we just don't want to.
Well, if he knows the deck list, like, he might have considered something that we don't see right away or know off the top of our head. He might have studied the deck list. So we're going into game 3. So we had a fairly normal first game, a natural Infernity opening on the second game. It'll be interesting to see how this third game goes. 2 experienced players, know each other's decks. It'll be interesting. We didn't really see a large quantity of side deck cards this match, or this second game. So I bet they imagine how each other sided, but there's still no confirmation on a lot of the contents of how they're siding these second and third games.
So now resolving a skill drain immediately before anything pops off is a very...
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's critical.
That's going to be huge. And he just signed a Trap Stun I just saw.
I'm not sure if he did do the Wing Blast and the MST then activate Skill Drain. I'm not sure if that would made him have a comeback still, because like he can just wait a turn and draw into the break and just break the Skill Drain again.
Yeah, oh, he wouldn't be in good shape.
Yeah.
It's just...
It was just
I think that was his only path to victory.
Yeah.
We were talking about this, like, what is your path to victory? Like, a lot of the times you have to look at the game and say, okay, there's a 3% chance that I'm going to win the game if I do this. Is there any other possible way that I can see? And then you have to start calculating, okay, in the natural course of this game, barring an absurd mistake from my opponent that is beyond the realm of possibility, what's my best chance of winning? Even if it's a 3 or 4 outer, 3 or 4 chance, you gotta go for it. You gotta go for it. Like sometimes,
take it. It's not even a question.
like delaying the inevitable isn't a path to victory. It's delaying the inevitable.
Yeah, we'll all be in Philly, I think.
Not the YCS. I have graduation
yeah.
that weekend, unfortunately.
I live in Philadelphia, so
I'll be at the
live in
Philly
New
ARG.
Jersey, so
yeah.
I will gladly be at the Philly ARG. But
ACARG
Yeah, ARGCS.
in August.
yeah, sure. The ARG one, but not the YCS. I have graduation, unfortunately.
There's a lot of things going on this summer.
I really, really
Yeah.
want to see the Hogan versus Desmond match.
Are they playing each other this round?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Draw cards.
Lolly
Well, he
Jim's
has
pretty
Maxi,
decent
so-
hand.
Draw
Oh
card.
yeah, he really did.
yeah, this hand is
Foolish
much
Burial.
better.
I see a White Stone already in his hand.
He has
Uh,
Max C too, which is just critical.
I think he does play too.
All right. Well,
Does he play any hand traps outside of Max C?
We have a great
No,
hand.
I think Maxi's just it. He might be signing DD Crow though.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I do that sometimes in the testing with dragons. If I knew my opponent only played Max C, you'd just special
for it.
summon and attack them. For
Notice
sure.
that he didn't send a Flamvel guard at first.
It's Foolish Burial.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
I thought it was Shrine.
It was just some
There's
shiny card.
Shrine.
Yeah, there
it
it
is.
is.
a
Drew
Shrine.
it. His
Oh, he's got
hand's starting
Sealed
to
Rings.
become
Yeah,
really
his
good.
hand's very strong.
Yep.
I mean, we see a trap sound on Brandon Wigley's hand, so
This is the first event where Foolish has been played too in a long time.
it's actually funny you said that. I was talking with Hoban I think it was last format. We were talking about something about dragons, and I suggested Foolish Burial S because I'm like, it's basically Upstart Goblin.
Yeah.
I was like, you really like Upstart Goblin, Pat, so you should totally consider running it.
Because
It
like, now
basically
that's-
is Upstart Goblin.
Yeah. Now Assault Charge is out because like we all just kind of put it in our deck without even talking to each other. Everyone just knew that it was right to play it again. It was weird.
The time has come.
The time has come. Foolish
Yes.
Burial is back.
Yes. Play the German Super again.
Okay. Guess sleeve was damaged.
I know that's title.
Apparently Hoban already beat Desmond.
Oh man.
Damn. 2-0. That match didn't sound like it was interesting then. If
Yeah.
it finished that fast. 2-0 Cream.
That's just an interesting event
This is a very
due to our
short
previous conversation before we went live this round.
Yeah.
Just goes to show. But
Yeah, exactly.
we won't talk about that.
Yeah,
but
we won't talk
interesting
about it on
conversation.
live stream.
Yeah. Nevertheless, though,
I think there is no Mystics in top 8.
yeah, there was 5 Mythics and 1 Heretic. There were 6 Dragons in the top 16. I'm not sure I went
Okay.
into top 8, though. So let's see if Wigley can muster up something.
This
Looks like
is
he has
a
an-
strong opening.
Yeah, he has Street Patrol, Trap Stun,
He is that
Barrier.
max. See, I mean, it's just
He
not
has
looking
Trap
good.
Stun.
Yeah, he has Trap Stun, Barrier, Necromancer, Street Patrol.
But like,
looks
even
like-
with Max, he can still just go through it because he has Trap Stun. He might.
Yeah, he might just go for it anyway. Looks like
Only
he
if
has
he
Soul
has it.
Charge and another spell that I can't. Maybe he has double Soul Charge.
Where are the monsters he has?
He has Necromancer
And
and Stygian Street
Stygian.
I
Patrol.
think it is double soul charge.
Yeah, this hand is not ideal. He needs some type of warrior to ditch, or a
It's like a
summoner.
Street Patrol, the Mancer, and then 2 soul charge. That's what I think I see.
Yeah, it does definitely look like double Soul Charge, which is not something Wigley wants to see in the third game. Going second, looking at a board of Stardust and 2 back rows. I mean,
It's always the problem with combo decks. It's just what
yeah,
you-
I mean, we saw the second game where we complained about the degenerate nature of
Yeah.
Fraternities, and now here in the third game we see,
the downside of it.
yeah,
What evens it out, sort of.
yeah, but it's just unfortunate where if it is so 50-50 that you can play a match where they just draw the game 2 hands twice. And
Yep.
So,
And I'm sure it's happened a lot from this tournament.
oh yeah, I mean, you have to find a way to play out of that, which in a lot of times is where the skill with these decks is seen. You have to give that credit. Credit where credit is due in a lot of ways, but I mean, he has 3 cards in his hand and none of them do anything right now. He has a back row that doesn't do anything right now.
Uh-oh.
And Drago
The
set.
pressure is so on.
Yeah, the only card that he has that does anything right now is a Trap Stun.
Which might get popped.
If he pops a Trap Stun, this game is over.
Yeah. Oh, is it Trap Stun Break?
It's Trap Stun Barrier.
Oh, okay.
Like, if he pops the Trap Stun, the game is over. I think he's fidgeting with the Barrier. Well, I'm not sure.
He's touching the trap stun.
Is he?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because he knows
He didn't want to get popped. He
yeah,
was
he
like,
needed
oh,
a
this
trap
card's
stun.
more important. Wally probably should have saw that, though.
Yep.
The game's over.
Oh, Corey won?
Oh, okay.
I think he was saying?
Yeah.
Oh, he has Instant Fusion. There's things that can happen with Instant Fusion. I didn't realize he drew that.
But, like, he still has Skill Drain face down and Max, too.
He has the Trap Stun, though, so
Oh, yeah.
Of course, playing Evil Swarm. That's right. There's an Evil Swarm deck in top 4, guys.
oh, terrific.
Awesome.
Again. Corey Roca?
So it'll be interesting. He's going to have to go off through Maxi. I wonder if he can deck him.
I don't think you can deck him.
You don't think so? With Soul Charge not legal in his hand?
I don't know how many times, like...
DGZ
Franz
Underground,
can
I like
deck.
your policy of not featuring Evil Swarm to demote people from playing it. Just demoralize the deck.
Who wrote that?
So, DGZ Underground. I mean, may as well just have a
So he has to
policy of
special
not
summon
feature Evil Swarm.
25 times, I think?
25, because I know like the plant deck, the max like it could do through like everything was like 27 times, and you need to draw like specific cards. And I thought that special summoned a lot.
Yeah,
But
you need a special summon 25 times to win.
Lolly did go through a lot of cards so far.
I counted. He has, assuming he has,
He's gone through 14.
he's gone through 15.
Is it 15?
Yeah. He has 2 cards in hand, 1 under the
Oh, he
Draco
has
sack.
2 in hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
People are laughing about it if I wonder if he can deck him, but that's like a very
I
legitimate.
think like Brand's actually just thinking about that.
I don't think
Because there's no way he's just stopping.
oh, he loses the game if he does that. He's honestly contemplating trying to deck
he's
him.
definitely just going for it.
It kind of sucks
my
when you just know
gosh.
you lost. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's just. Yep. Who is DGZ Underground?
I'm not sure. I know what DGZ is, but I'm not sure what the
Yeah.
underground is. So, what would you do? Would you try and go for a field,
I would
or
scoop.
you would just scoop?
Yeah, I would scoop
In
my
game
cards
3
up.
in the
Yep.
top 8 of them?
I would scoop my cards up.
No. Not in game 3 of an event.
I would. I don't know. I feel like Brand should have just known the amount of times you can special summon through.
Yes. I don't know this off the top of my head.
It seems like it could happen though.
25 is not unreasonable. All right, well, this answers
All
the
right. So
question.
anyway,
Yeah, he's just going for it.
Yeah, so he's going to go for it.
What damage was taken?
Alex lost 1,000 for
I
Skull
mean, he
Drain.
can soul charge for 4 cards, so barring DD Crow or Veiler or anything. So let's see what
Somebody
happens.
asked for the plant list.
the plant list is in Jeff Jones' article.
On
Yeah.
ultrarealitygames.com.
Yeah.
I gotta try
Did it
hand
get,
heroes.
It got posted round 1.
round
Maybe.
one?
I actually really like the
Yeah.
hands. I was looking for something to use with the hands.
I love that dragons are still the best deck. I'm really, really pleased with this. I love the deck so much.
The
It was what
cards
I
are
was going
just-
to play until I wanted to just
The
summon
plant.
Quasar really badly, so that's why
I wish I played the plant deck.
The
Made it
plant
like
deck-
my own a
is-
little bit, but
I
it
always
was-
summoned
it was
Quasar
fun,
once.
But
all
if
time.
you have to start doing the combos and learn them as you're playing it, it's not good because you're going to go into
oh
time.
yeah. I wish I learned the deck.
Yeah,
and-
I went into time a lot because just it has way too many plays, and without proper playtesting beforehand, like I pretty much got it in the morning. It just takes a really long time to make the crazy fields, and by the time you do, your opponent's just scared out of their damn mind. You're trying to figure out like how to survive at that point.
Yeah.
So you end up going into time, and then it's just like, yeah. But if you know every single combo, every single play,
I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
think
Start a
anyone did.
tournament.
I didn't know every single combo.
no one did.
I don't
You
even
had
think
Jeff
Jeff
for-
did.
Yeah.
What?
I don't even think Jeff did.
No, like
Yeah, he even said in his article, like, I don't know what the correct play, like, there might be more to this play, and I don't know it, but right now, here's what I can give you. Like, in his article, that's his last paragraph, telling you, like, this hand, there's a play that we made, but I don't think it's the best play you can make. And, like, that just tells you right there, the deck is very
Yeah,
complicated.
yes.
I mean, I don't know if you've seen any of my games, but, like, you just saw the crazy feels that I was
Oh,
making. and
it's
was just
absurd.
like, I didn't know what I was doing. I was just freestyling, and, I mean, I know I wanted to make a Quasar, so I got that part out the way, but then, like, there's also other things that can
yeah,
come
but
out.
like making a Quasar, like if you can't do it, your field's also just Melee, Titanium,
Yes,
Big
it's still
Princess,
very
Bonefire,
outrageous.
and
Every
it's
field
just-
that you make is ridiculous when you have just a soul charge, or sometimes you can do like without a soul charge, your ending field is melee, 2 lone fires, and a
there's a way to make
True
Quasar without Soul Charge with deck too.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's-
Yeah, that is.
yeah, we all
First
know how
one.
many specials you
My
can
deck
do.
can do too many things. First world problems, indeed. The plant deck could come out right now for sure. It's not even
What?
a question.
Oh yeah, plant deck.
It would be so bad.
If you had Soul Charge,
You
or,
just
like,
keep
a
using
setup-
Dandelion
Soul charge
again.
and a lone fire blossom would just be way too much.
No, like you make Quasar, then you like just doing the Quasar thing. You Soul Charge and like you make Barkion, then you get tokens with Barkion.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You keep
Yeah.
making tokens and stuff.
If you just start
you
off
make
lone
tokens,
fire,
like,
lone
3
fire,
Oh,
times.
all right, that's
dandy.
game. Oh, he has 2. Oh my gosh.
What?
He used the MST, but he has a second soul
Yeah.
charge. He should have saved that. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. Oh, no,
Wait,
never
what?
mind.
I guess he's not going in.
This is suspect.
I mean, the skill drain's on the field now, so the game's over.
Yeah, like break can't be negate. Like stars can't
Yeah,
negate break.
it's just now the game is 100% over. I don't know what you're talking about.
That's what I'm saying. The game is over now.
Yeah.
Like,
As soon as he ended his turn, the game. I said I would scoop my cards up because this was just nonsense that we just watched. That's why I started talking about the plant deck. This is nonsense.
The plant deck could be tier 1.
Yes, it actually.
Like not many people know about it. Like how to stop it.
I'm telling you, the plant deck is broken. It's just someone has to figure out every possible play with every possible combination of cards, and that takes time.
that's like wind-ups back in the day. That's why I didn't play wind-ups for the longest
It's
time.
harder than that, though.
It's a lot
so
more
much
than
harder.
wind-ups.
Oh, I know.
Like the wind-up combos. Don't get me wrong; they were like kinda tough, but like this is like
It took me like 20.
next level.
Who is it?
The little kid who's like 12 years old and he's never done anything before, and he's never even been like to a big tournament before. He's never like had videos or anything.
Oh.
It's just nice to get like a fresh face.
All right, so back to the academics of our final game here in the top 8.
Yep. Open 2-0 Desmond. Is anyone surprised by that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. The best player in the game winning 2-0 like that, not surprised.
I don't think Soul Charge is going to be next 6 cents.
I think it's going to get banned.
You think it's going to get banned?
Yes.
I don't know. Maybe
Well, Soul
one.
Charge is better than 6 cents. Can we just first get that out the way? It's not even close. That card is nonsense. First of all, it's a spell.
They both win you the
I'm
game.
not feeling the game
No,
banned.
6
They
cents
both win
can't-
you the
6
game.
cents
Well,
can
let me
win you the
finish. Let
game.
me finish.
Soul Charge does win you the game.
Both of them win you the game, but only one of them does it 100% of the time.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Soul Charge also just doesn't always win you a game. It's just different scenarios it wins you a game.
Yes, it either wins you the game, or it can be used for value, or it can be used for defense
If
or
6
offense.
cents hits, you're almost...
stop. You're talking about a die roll versus a sure thing. That is so not a fair comparison.
No.
He's like, no.
I didn't play the format with 6 cents,
Stop.
so maybe I don't know. No one's ever
No,
rolled a
it's
6
not.
against me.
It's broken.
five.
Don't get me
Oh,
wrong.
I
If you-
rolled a 6 and I still lost.
Okay, what's the difference? Okay, let me ask you this: what's the difference between when Patrick Hoban went Soul Charge for 5,000 Game 3 of Top 16 against a Water player? 5 cards came out, so literally +4 off of 1 card, and 6 cents for 5 or 6.
Yeah, I
and
know.
drawing there's really no difference in him just getting a whole field for literally 5,000 life points, which you're never going to touch my life points. Once I make a field, you're just never touching them, and the kid never touched them. It's like Felgrand.
Okay, I guess like the way that the ban list has been seen lately.
It's just not a fair card for him. I'm sorry. It's on 3. It's a spell.
I just don't want to see it get like hit.
Why?
I still
You
like
can use it in my cube. Don't worry. 6 cents is in there too.
Okay, yeah, I guess we can
Oh,
just
you
keep
have
with
issues
it.
if you don't want to see Soul Charge get
I can't wait to use it in cube. You can go like Dark Ref. Listen to this. I hear get Dark Refer, Digis Commander, and my Dark Magician of Chaos. I'll Soul Charge. I'll get it all set up. Draw 2, Soul Charge back to hand.
Oh my god.
Oh, you kill my Disc Commander next turn? Okay, I'll Soul Charge.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Soul
Okay.
Charge this
It should be banned in cube.
Nope, it's there in cube. So is 6 cents.
That is so crazy.
I want to put Card of Last Will in my cube too, but I don't know any ways to make level monsters attack 0 that are playable.
Oh, you have Synchros in your cube, don't you?
Yeah.
Is Drago Sack in your cube?
No, there's no exceeds.
Oh man, you got.
No,
some
there's a
exceeds
good
in
Giga player in top 4 actually, a kid. He's like 12 years old.